Imagine this. John, a 62-year-old retired teacher, sits quietly at the dinner table with his wife of 35 years, Sarah. The love is still there, but something's changed. He avoids her gaze, his heart heavy with a secret he's too ashamed to share. Intimacy, once a source of joy, now feels like a hurdle he can't overcome. Sound familiar? If you're over 50 and noticing shifts in your health or your marriage, you're not alone. Dr. Helena, a physician who spent 20 years helping men like John reclaim their confidence, health, and connection with their partners. Today, I'm sharing life-changing insights that could transform your golden years, but you need to stick with me to the end to get the full picture. Otherwise, you might miss the one simple step that could make all the difference. Where are you watching from? Drop your city in the comments to let me know, and let's start this journey together. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Chapter 1. The silent struggle of intimacy. As a doctor, I've seen countless men in their 60s walk into my office, their heads down, carrying a quiet burden. They love their wives deeply, but something's off. Maybe it's difficulty achieving an erection, or maybe intimacy just doesn't feel the same anymore. These aren't just bedroom issues. They chip away at self-esteem, create distance in marriages, and make men feel like they're losing a part of themselves. I had a patient, Mike, who stopped holding his wife's hand because he feared it might lead to intimacy he couldn't fulfill. That distance broke his heart and hers. If this resonates, you're not alone. Over 50% of men over 60 face erectile dysfunction, ED, but here's the good news. It's not the end of the road. With practical, science-backed steps, you can take control and rebuild that spark. Stay with me to learn how. Chapter 2. Why intimacy changes with age. So, what's happening in your body? As we age, several factors quietly affect sexual health. First, blood flow. To achieve a firm erection, your body needs strong, steady circulation. But as we hit our 60s, blood vessels can stiffen, especially if you've got high blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes. These conditions block blood from reaching where it's needed most. Second, testosterone levels drop naturally after middle age, sapping energy and desire. Third, your pelvic floor muscles, crucial for controlling erections, weaken without exercise, just like any muscle. And let's not ignore the mind. One failed attempt can spiral into anxiety, creating a vicious cycle where fear of failure makes things worse. But here's what I want you to know. These are signals your body needs care, not a sign you're done. By addressing these root causes, you can turn things around. Let's explore how. Chapter 3, ED as a health wake-up call. Here's something critical. ED isn't just about intimacy. It's often your body's SOS. The tiny blood vessels in the penis are like canaries in a coal mine. If they're struggling, larger vessels, like those in your heart, might be too. Studies show ED can appear 2 to 5 years before a heart attack, giving you a window to act. Diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypertension also play a role, damaging nerves and vessels over time. Even some medications, like those for blood pressure, can reduce libido as a side effect. Ignoring ED is like ignoring a check engine light on your car. It won't fix itself. But addressing it can improve not just your intimacy, but your overall health, adding years to your life. Don't skip this chance to listen to your body. Chapter 4. Practical natural solutions. Now, the exciting part. You can improve your sexual health naturally without relying on pills or invasive treatments. Let's start with blood flow. Just 20-30 minutes of daily exercise, brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, can boost circulation, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol. Foods like beets, watermelon, and spinach increase nitric oxide, relaxing blood vessels for better flow. Next, support your testosterone. Get 7-8 hours of sleep, lift light weights, and eat zinc-rich foods like nuts or vitamin D sources like salmon. Kegel exercises are a game changer for pelvic floor strength. Do them discreetly while sitting or walking, and in weeks, you might notice stronger erections. Finally, tackle stress. 5 minutes of deep breathing or a tech-free bedtime routine can calm your mind. These steps aren't just about intimacy. They're about feeling vibrant and confident again. You can do this. Chapter 5. The Power of Connection. Let's talk about your marriage. Intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional. When ED strikes, many men pull back, afraid to disappoint. I've seen wives like Sarah feel hurt, thinking they're no longer desired, when really their husbands are just scared. Silence builds walls, but one honest conversation can tear them down. Try saying, "I'm struggling and I'm scared I'm letting you down." You'd be amazed how often your partner responds with love, not judgment. My patient Mike and his wife started talking openly, and it wasn't just about intimacy. It deepened their entire bond. Love in your 60s doesn't need to mimic your 20s. A touch, a shared laugh, a quiet evening together, these build closeness that lasts. You're not fixing a problem, you're nurturing a lifelong connection. Conclusion, reflective and motivating. As I sit in my office reading stories like John's and Mike's, I'm reminded that aging isn't about loss, it's about opportunity. ED isn't a verdict. It's a nudge to care for your body and your marriage with intention. With small steps, exercise, better nutrition, Kegels, and open communication, you can reclaim confidence, health, and closeness. You deserve a life full of vitality and love, no matter your age. You're not alone in this journey, and I'm here cheering you on. If this video spoke to you, type hope in the comments to share your commitment to change, or curious if you've got questions. Share this with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more ways to thrive in your golden years. Where are you watching from? Let me know below, and let's keep the flame of love and health burning bright. See you next time.